What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another tutorial. Today we'll talk about how to stop the spin to the baseline move, which is kinda overpowered, using this really good badge which is post move lockdown. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick brief on how the badge works, then I'll show you some gameplay on how I test the badge, I'll show you as well some quick comparisons between badge upgrades, and by the end of the video, we'll talk about what upgrade fits your build. We cover as well what badge is really good to use together with this badge, so now let's dive into it. Let's start off with the badge description. Increases the chances of a defender preventing an offensive post move from succeeding. It's pretty much straightforward, but the question is, which post moves does it prevent? So upon testing a lot of times, I found out that the two overpowered badge manipulated moves that it prevents will be post spin, which is boosted by post spin technician, and drop steps, which are boosted with drop stepper badge. Let's start with post spin technician. So I equipped Jokic with gold post spin technician because I assume that most paint beasts on Park have it on gold, so we put gold. Now let's show first what usually will happen without the post move lockdown badge. So without the badge, I would say 8 to 9 times out of 10 you'll get beaten, but there will be some times that you can defend it, but it's going to be rare. Now let's try bronze. I tested it a lot of times and I can feel that there's a bit of a boost compared to without having it, but I tried to put it on silver and it's pretty much the same. Of course there will be some difference, but it's not really noticeable. Now let's try gold. Now, compared to silver, this one is really better. I can really feel the difference between them. But when I upgrade it to Hall of Fame, you can really stop this post spin like for real. I would say 9 times out of 10 you can stop it, but it's kinda overkill, which we'll talk about later. Now let's have a quick look for the drop step. The success rate is pretty much the same with post spin, so if you see this animation, it means you defended the drop step. So overall, it's really good badge because these two moves, drop step and post spin, paint beasts spam them really good. Now for the next part, what upgrade fits your build? I would suggest to just put it on gold because most paint beast or any other post dominant build, usually they have post spin technician on gold only anyway. And gold post move lockdown is pretty much strong enough to handle this. But of course, if you have a lot of upgrades left, you can max it out to Hall of Fame, but I think it's a bit overkill. Because what happens usually is, if your opponent tried, let's say they do post spin a couple of times and he failed, he won't try it again anyway, more likely. So the badge won't be used the whole game, so I think gold will be the best. Now for the best badge to pair it with, it's going to be silver moving truck at least. When I defend, these two badges just work together really good. Because imagine if you don't have moving truck badge, your opponent will just do aggressive back down on you to beat you. You won't even need to drop step or spin, so your post move lockdown will be worthless. So make sure to equip at least silver or gold moving truck with your build. So that's it for this quick tutorial. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other tutorials. I got builds, dribbling, badges, and some other in-game tutorials out there, and I'll be making like 5 to 7 videos a week, so subscribe to tune in for these videos, and happy gaming, guys!